Hello, welcome to my little country kitchen. My name is Marianne, and today I'm going to be making some red fermented cabbage. So I found the recipe off of Clean Home Living. She is an amazing little chef on how to do tons of fermented foods, has so much knowledge, the do's, the don'ts, the mishaps, the what to do if mold, all that stuff. So definitely recommend it. I've been inspired from the fermented February, so I'm gonna get this going, get some good bacteria in my belly. I had a whole cabbage, of course, but I already cooked half of it. Chicken bowl. So I sauteed the other half with some bratwursts and what else? Oh, dill and garlic salt and olive oil and butter. So yummy. You need to try it. Got my cabbage in a bowl. I'm going to be weighing it. Also have a beet. She said use a red beet, but I thought this golden beet was very lovely. And I've never tried it, so I wanted to taste it. Save these others for later. Chicken bowl. Oh, needs to be shredded. Okay. That's too fine. Actually, different shred. Also a whole pear, peeled, because she says the peels don't they get kind of fibrous in the ferment. .890 grams of food in here. So almost 9. So 9 times 2, 1%, 2%, that's 18. So I need 18 grams of salt. Salt is what I got. Okay. Come on, look at the grams. That's 3, 5, 7. I should be mixing this at the same time. I'll get my hand on there. That's half. Okay, 18. Oh, she also called for fennel. I don't have any fennel. I couldn't find it at the store. And fennel seed, which I don't have either, but I am going to be using dill seed. I'm going to grind it up in my little coffee/spice grinder. My button fell off, that's why I had to improvise. Okay, yummy, fresh dill seed. Okay. Now, I probably needed a bigger bowl. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, this is just gonna annoy me. Okay, bigger bowl. Here, get out all your frustrations until the veggies start to sweat. And if the pear wasn't crunchy, I would have added it later. Now, see, my hand is pretty wet. It's pretty glossy now. Okay. I say that a lot. It kind of annoys me, actually. My big towels. Alrighty, so that's actually pretty yummy. I tasted one of the pears and whatever's on my hand. I would totally eat that as a fresh salad. Anyway, get a towel, cover it up, and we'll be back in a couple hours. Okay, it's now 2 hours later, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this and pound it into the jar. these for the tops for later. Okay. See how much juice. Oh, got quite a bit of juice. A little bit. Okay. I'm gonna get my pounder. I was just thinking of this. You could totally trick your kids into thinking this golden beet is a carrot. I don't care for beets. Oh, I'm supposed to pound. But this golden beet's really good. I like it. Don't want it much more full than the shoulder right there. Does not have enough juice though. My cabbage was a little bit dry for leaving it out. I'm gonna have to make a brine. Okay, I'm making my own brine here, and online it says 15 to 30 grams of salt per liter, but this is only a pint, and there's 2 pints in a liter, so I'm only gonna start with 7. And it's not counting at all, so. Let me see how much is 7 grams of this. Okay, it's actually quite a lot, more than I thought. Probably 2 tablespoons, so I probably have about half in there. I'm going to add the other half in here. And stir this up really well. Probably won't even need all of this. Okay, let's see. Let's add some brine just until they're covered. Oh, that's all I needed, maybe. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Now I'm gonna use the covers. All right. Just add a little bit more. So even my lid cabbage is covered too. And I have weights. Where are they? No freaking clue. Found my weights. All right, now I can use this lid. Maybe. Okay, that one had more room. Okay, here's my red sauerkraut with pears and a golden beet. And this is a lacto fermentation, and we will go ahead and taste these in about 3 weeks. See how they go. And this lid I did put on tight. I'm going to put it in this vessel just in case it overflows. And this lid I have on fairly loose so it can let the gases out. But I also have in a vessel. I don't want them to leak. I'll learn my lesson. And this is why we put it in a container. Look at all that liquid that came out. Okay, I'm gonna go dump that out. Yeah, worked great. Thanks for the tip, Anna. Hello friends, welcome back. So it's been a whole 6 weeks in the making this video of my beautiful sauerkraut. And I already ate the little jar because it was so yummy like 2 weeks ago. So let's dig into this and see how yummy this is too. I believe my little jar had some contamination in it because I tasted it in between. But this one seems fine. See, there's nothing in there. But probably used a dirty fork, honestly. This one looks perfect, smells perfect. The other one had mold on it, but this one's just fine. Take off that cabbage cap. Oh, you get down, you silly. Alrighty. That's awesome. And I finally was going through my editing video, and I put cabbage in here, a golden beet, and a pear. That's what those are. Those are pears. It's a crunchy pear. And then of course dill. This is literally my favorite recipe. I really have eaten this almost every day for that first 2 weeks. It is so yummy. I will definitely do this again. And I actually want to do it right now, so I'm never without it. The dill, the fresh dill grind up seeds, adds just the right amount of flavor. You can taste the beet, but it doesn't have very much of that ground fresh beetiness, if you know what I mean. There's a word for it that The golden beets don't have as much as the red beets do. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to fit all this in here, but anyway. Okay, let's taste. Now that I made a mess. Okay, so the shredded part, that is the golden beet. Still pretty crunchy. And that is a yummy pear. I honestly can't taste the sweetness anymore. It's pretty sour. So, and then of course the cabbage. Doesn't that look amazing? It's such an amazing color. Great crunch still. I highly recommend you make this recipe. It is amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. Check out this video you might like. And go make yourself some yummy probiotics for your tummy.